Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got a very exciting unboxing to share with you guys. I know what's in here. I haven't had it out yet, but I do know what's in here, and I think you guys are going to be really excited. Thank you so much to N.U.M.B Knifeworks for sending this in. Of course, I still have the pinch lock version of the Cornerstone here, which is a really awesome knife. If you didn't check out that unboxing, and honestly by this time I should have a review up, make sure and check that out. Very cool. This is also something from N.U.M.B Knifeworks. This is a prototype, so whatever's in here is likely to change. I know it's what's in here, but the knife is likely to change a little bit by the time that this becomes a production knife. So I'm just going to unbox it and kind of give you guys my first impressions today. If there is an appropriate link, I'll put it down in the description, but probably, still coming, one of those things. Thanks so much to N.U.M.B Knifeworks for sending this in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Make sure your notifications are turned on for the Metal Complex YouTube channel. So what do we have here? This is the N7, I hope I've got this right, the N7 prototype with the same lock. Very good looking. These are going, these pinch lock knives are going to be extremely popular. Not only are these knives made out of premium materials, right? They look good, but it's a new locking system that's fun and it works and it seems to be very reliable. So this has a little, that's the flipper tab up there. We got a little horn. Actually, I kind of like that. Sometimes, like a front flipper, don't always love those. And the top flippers where it's almost like a dragon pull kind of thing. This is, you pulled out, oh, that works so well. Oh, very good. Also, it's got a little slotted blade there, so you can do the reverse flick. Also very nice. Like that a lot. So how does this pinch lock work? If you guys didn't catch that video, I actually took the Cornerstone apart and found that there are two locking tabs that slide into place. Let's see if we can actually, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to see where these are locking into place on this knife, but there's two little oh, there it is right there. You have the lock face right here. It's two surfaces that come together like this. And then these two tabs, when each of the tab has a detent ball, right? These two tabs slide into place underneath. It is essentially a double, I want to say a double liner lock, but it's not a liner lock. They're folding wing tab things. But really secure in the open position. The lockup is absolute. It's absolute. So really cool. I like how that works a lot. I love the access here. The way that the buttons come up. I had said on this knife that I was like, I don't know, maybe, this may be a little bit different shape or maybe if it was like rounded slightly, maybe, I think you can play around with that for a little bit, but after carrying and using this one, I think it's pretty good. Like, it feels pretty good. I think there's a lot of different things you can do, shapes and textures and things with this button, but it's not uncomfortable the way that it is. And it takes, deliberate force, pinching it together, getting the locks to move out of the way so that the blade can close. It just feels very natural. And so this is the same idea. You just have a little flipper tab up there. Since there is a detent ball, that sort of crisp disengagement is present, right? It works with a thumb stud, it works with a thumb hole, a slot, right? It works with a flipper tab, obviously. It all feels really good. This is super comfortable in the standard position and in the choked up position. What do we have right here? What does it say? S90V, I am on board with that. Absolutely. I believe this is DLC. I believe that is the case. I think if you're wondering, like, what's all over the blade, I'm sure that it's just, like, it's just whatever, maybe lubrication that just sort of dried on there, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll clean that up just a little bit so that you guys, it's a prototype. So either way, even if there was a little bit of goof ups or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But I'm just going to go ahead and put this on there anyway. But I believe that this is DLC because the other one is DLC. So Did I just do it again? I use my shirt. I may have just like done it again. Yeah, so I wiped the old ones off and created new ones. Okay, anyways, it doesn't really matter. Titanium for the it's not bolster, it's that's the actual frame, and then we've got, oh, this is actually a little bit of purple in the carbon fiber there. Very, very cool. So we have the titanium here, a little bit of texturing. We have a T8, it looks like, for the pivot. Very cool. And then we have a titanium pocket clip that is symmetrical, and it looks like it can go to the other side. Very, very good. Like this a lot. I love the little, it's a little, like, I don't know, it's like a little antenna or something. I'm trying to think of what it makes me think of. I don't know. It makes me think of something. I just cannot. I think I'm thinking of an old cartoon where like the alien has like a little dongle on top of his head. But it works. It works really, really well. I love this system. I love this this twin tab lock, this pinch lock that he has created. And it's going to make his knives, all of his knives, interesting. A lot of times, like, people will say like, oh, it's a, I don't like this shit. Why don't they do something more creative with shapes of knives? And, like, for example, the N.U.M.B is a ridiculous and insane knife. It's an object that is a knife and is not shaped at all like what you would expect. It's fine. When it comes down to a knife that has a, that's easy to carry daily and is practical and functional, right? Your parameters are narrowed as far as the design and shape of the knife. What I think is far more interesting, I kind of, I love like all the different wild and crazy knives, right? But I think a locking system, ultimately what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is a new locking system, an interesting and different locking system can take an otherwise generic knife design and just evolve it completely and make it substantially more interesting, right? So the profile of the knife is good and it's functional. It's not necessarily a profile I've never seen before. I think I've seen it many times, but it is super cool to be able to manipulate this compact, lightweight, very usable, very practical EDC knife with this new locking system. It just makes it fun. And it does create kind of an interesting and new level of fidget factor. It's different. I mean, I know it's like, well, you're not just pushing on one side, so you're pushing on both sides, so it's different. It can't be that much different, and I'm here to tell you that it is. It's fun, it's cool, it's different. The only other knife that I have ever experienced that has tabs or buttons on both sides was that Benchmade automatic knife where they used, it was an auto, it wasn't a manual. You could activate it on either side, which in the case of an automatic knife, I think just makes it a little bit more dangerous. In this case, no. And choking up, like if I were to, I have to squeeze both sides to disengage it, which is possible while you're squeezing it, but you cannot just push one side and have it disengage. It is still engaged over here. I can't release it. Same thing with this side. You push it. Nope, it's still engaged over here. So I don't know. I feel like this system is pretty strong. I don't think, it's like triad lock strong, but I think that this is probably stronger than a lot of the basic locking systems that we see in the knife world. This is really, really cool. You probably won't see a review of this prototype because it is a prototype. It will be sent back. He has to take this one back. And then once there is a production version of it, I would like to review the production version. But this is really, really good. I mean, I'm kind of messing around here with my left hand, making sure that I can do everything easily. And let me get that. Yeah, very, very easy. This is very good. I like this a lot. I think it's really fun. N7. So I'll probably link to his website, but Blade HQ did carry the Cornerstone. So perhaps Blade HQ is also going to carry the N7. Here it is. It's slightly bigger, and I will go ahead and measure it for you guys, which I probably should have done at the beginning. 7.5 inches for the N7 and 3.25 inches for the blade, 3 inches for the cutting edge. For the Cornerstone, we are looking at about 7.25, 7 1/8. Blade length is 3, cutting edge is about 2.65. So a slightly larger knife for sure. But I think some people will prefer this one over this one and vice versa. Really cool. So far, the first two knives from this company are spectacular. Really, really good. I think there's a bright future for N.U.M.B Knifeworks for sure. that's going to be it today, guys, for my unboxing and first impressions of the N7 prototype. I hope you guys enjoyed. If the owner of N.U.M.B Knifeworks wants to jump down there in the comments, I'm sure he will, because people will probably have questions and things. So check down in the comments. He's probably down there with the Cornerstone video. He was down there answering like every single question. So feel free to ask. Thanks again. That's going to be it today, guys. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.